No, y'all. They just said the lawmakers are in Tallahassee. And she's supposed to be giving a message to the lawmakers. I can't stand regular news reporting. Y'all ask the dumbest questions. They just ask somebody that they feel safe. So you want, basically it's a setup question. You want this young person who only had training about these kind of scenarios, and she know about it from her high school. She know about it from her high school experience. Do y'all realize what this means? When I was of the age and was in school, if the types of scenarios we're getting trained in schools, which fuck, why am I being given scenarios in school? But if the types of scenarios we're being trained on in school represents the threat to the country, then what we are saying is, during my time in school, the threat was another country. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now the threat is each other. With our own personal weapons, each other. And here's my big stupid mind. Here's my big stupid mind. I'll tell you what, I give this to the Democrats, okay? Of what? I'm in between. Because I tell you, there could not have been the current administration unless there was a lot of dissatisfaction with the old administration. Y'all get in there all the time and you fucking don't do shit, or you let your counterparts not do shit. Why didn't your dumb ass figure out how to throw something to the side so that you could give rights to people and freedoms to people and greater experiences to people? That ain't what you chose to do with your time or your attention. Some of y'all, like Clarence damn Thomas, is just sitting up there getting gifts for each other. You ain't doing nothing for your community that I can see. Because Roland Martin would have been on my damn TV at 5 a.m. telling me about it with his biggie, his eyeballs. He would have been talking. They wake you up in the morning. You don't do nothing. You let them sit across the aisle from you with their hands under themselves on the seat, not doing nothing. As a person who was progressing in life before Obama, I was so happy. I was like, finally, maybe I can get my business started, because Shirley and Grant would be coming down my way. Listen, I got something more to say about that, but this is about the FSU, and maybe that'll come out one day. I want to shut myself up for the sake of sakes, okay? Because my ass will talk too much. Okay, they ask stupid questions. They ask setup questions. Of course, she ain't going to feel safe. And why did she have to learn in school about how to protect herself against other people on her campus? How did we become this nation? All of you Congress people, not currently, all of you, especially you lifers, you people that's been in there for 50 years or any length of time that's greater than, mostly greater than me, greater than half of me, 25 years or more, you have failed your country. You have failed your country. Because look at the rate of the things that are a danger or a problem in this country now, how they have grown since then. Homelessness, drug addiction, while we having all these damn drug wars. I was just doing my video about this yesterday, y'all. My video was about, I'm going to try to get this on, I'm sorry. My video was about how we don't have, the video was about, see, I got to amp myself up some more. The video was about Well, shit, I don't know at this point. When I turned it down, I lost the height. Give me a second to log in, y'all, and then I'm gonna finish here. But because I want you to see this thing that's currently happening, because every time the news gets on my nerves about it, they really do. I don't. The news is such a problem, but you people that's been in Congress for these 25 and 30 years of your life, what have you done for your community? You need to be the biggest one standing up right now. And what are you doing? I mean, look, okay, for real. I mean, I know we be shooting each other sometimes. We do our things as the black community, but we really such a problem for you? Especially considering the things that have been stood up against our community. Okay? And the fact that you burnt them down and drowned the communities because you was jealous over the fact that we had something. The last time I was driving and I had to take it a look and a perspective of my new country with my new leadership. And I said, fuck. Because I'm a person, I had shit and I lost shit. And that wasn't with a drug addiction. That was with a disability and unfortunate times. Because that's what started to be delivered. That's what became available was unfortunate times. And I know I'm a person that applies myself. So where was the misstep? Why wasn't there a step for me to step onto to crawl back up the ladder myself? It became a situation where you had to make sure I fell all the way off the ladder because you wanted to control me and you wanted to be in charge of my circumstance and you wanted to have the credit for developing me, ignoring my own will and my own desire to be who and what I am. And that is the problem with the digital control grid, the new digital protection grid, y'all. Of which I got a new name for it. Sorry, y'all. I got a new name for it last night. The problem with it is that's why it's called what it's called, and that's why Catherine Austin Fitz on the video that I reviewed earlier this week called it slavery. It's going to control you. It's going to monitor you. It's going to surveil you, and it will punish you. Do y'all know there's a video out about this guy that they were developing something where instead of having prisons in the future, this is all research, okay? And I don't know it offhand. You are responsible for your own research since you didn't want my raggedy ass in fucking opulent colleges. This man don't want prison. He wants to implant something in you where you will feel the pain of your victims. I guess like the emotional pain or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure after studying my ass, you're like, fuck, she's so fucked up from what we've done and the circumstances that we put her in. That's way worse than prison. It's like a prison outside of prison. That's how I feel about it. And that's what your digital protection grid must be. The lady who is not African American called it slavery. What you talking about, Willie? She called it slavery right there on the daggone video. She used to be over or some part of HUD, and she called it slavery. What we gonna call it? If a person that ain't never been, as far as we know, in slavery, it might not have that genealogy. What are we gonna call it if she's calling it slavery? Well, how is it gonna feel to the person who's going through it, whose genetics have been through something, who has always been held back from full attainment of purpose? How are they gonna feel about it? Our kids, How do you expect? This is what as a person with a mental health issue, how do you expect the children? This young lady that came on before, she said she knew how to handle what to do in the situation because when she was in high school, they trained her. Her training in high school is how to protect herself. And I know it's popular, but I just never had to go through it because my age group. We didn't do active shooter drills. We did fire drills. We had tornado drills. And then we had them raid drills where we had to hide under the desk in some very odd posture. It was so odd. I felt like really it was just quiet time for the teachers where they could go out and maybe pass. Hopefully they wasn't doing this, but nowadays they might pass like the bottle of gin around in a circle and have themselves and come back in their because it was so pointless and long, and I couldn't fit in that tight position. My body don't bend like that. It didn't back then. It don't. It don't bend. It just don't flip all up together. It don't. I don't fit well into myself. You know what I'm saying? But that was what we studied. She said, so how do you expect the kids while they're learning, they also have to think, I gotta stay alert. I gotta stay aware. I gotta watch out for stuff because at any moment somebody could come in here and do something. How do you expect them? And then y'all want to sit up here and complain about the kids ain't on the level they're supposed to be on after COVID. What are you doing to make it better? Especially you, the administration. I'm so tired. I'm sick and tired. I used to think I was sick and tired of seeing the black lady with the curly hair. I'm sick and tired of seeing that lady with the blonde hair too. Oh my God. You people are fucking insane. You're so insane that I don't say nothing because I'm scared of crazy people. Because I ain't that fucking crazy. Do you realize how ridiculous you sound trying to ignore our Constitution and trying to ignore our judges and ignore every fucking rule that the rest of us have had to obey? You sound fucking insane to me. You sure damn do. I can't believe how we're living right now. I can't believe what's going on. And I wish that there was some. I always tell people, let's just say, that there aren't enough protections in place for people that's been through traumas. Because you come out, you don't think different. Like I can be on a date with somebody that never went through the shit I've been through. And so let's say I dated somebody that don't know what it's like to be in a school shooting. We on a date and somebody throws some firecrackers outside. They gonna look at me crazy because I done jumped on their side of the booth. Like, what is wrong with this scary bitch? Then I have to go through explaining to them why I jumped on the other side of the booth. You understand how different that is? So what's affected? Your life. Your life existence is affected. Meanwhile, we got an administration don't give a fuck about your damn disability. Don't give a fuck about you having a house, a car, a job, and just is so disrespectful of the fact that you ever had anything and fuck your whole race because somebody stood up and did their job when you thought you was above the freaking law. That's what this dude is really just. Oh my God. I feel like I ain't allowed to say it. I ain't allowed to say it. Because it came in, even though the administration came in talking about, oh, we're gonna have freedom of speech. Bitch, it's done got NZG over here. Real Yahtzee. We're a real Yahtzee posse over here. Give me a minute. I have really been intending this whole time to bring up the page so I can show you. Uh, Here we go. Hold on, y'all. Y'all go ahead and take a look at this, and I gotta finish setting this video up because I'm tired of hearing these. And I swear I can't handle the media's coverage of it. Is my problem. The fact that y'all ask the dumbest questions. And then all of a sudden now it's some lawmakers in town. I don't trust when things happen when lawmakers are in town. When Sunday is the 53rd day from your swear in, and in 53 days you want to be told if you could institute ML because also, Zitler did the same thing 53 days after he got placed in. And then there's also Easter Sunday, and you got some weirdos that do things to people. And the 19th, all of a sudden now, there is a protest plan. And I just want to say, for our protection, let's keep doing our line dances. We need not participate in this one either. I say that as a hypervigilant individual who is very much embracing her non-normalcy. We need not participate in this one either. For if we were to participate, we could become victims. Victims of a plan that was written about in a book about 50, let's see, 50, maybe 40 years ago. That we don't know if it's real, and that's why somebody wrote it in the book, or if it's fake. We don't know. And then it was rewritten in 1984 under another name. Man, here's the problem. I just remembered something. I'll look that up in a minute. I'm trying to still get this page on, y'all. Hang in there with me. Let me get this up for you. And then I will hop off of this one and let you listen to so far some of the reports about this. Because I'm tired of hearing it. And I don't know if they understand, the impact it has on kids and learning. I mean, at the very least, kids can't protect themselves, you all. Do y'all know, do y'all see this from a global perspective? I want you to just sit back, move back away from the table and look at the whole table. Look at the whole world. I used to play this game called Risk. I'm pretty sure that was the name of it. It was about these countries. I feel like I was pretty good at it. It kind of made me feel like the ruler of the world. You know what I'm saying? Moving these little pieces around on this board. I played that a long time ago by myself. I don't know why. I played Risk. But the point is that what are we doing here? Everybody always want to install something. Y'all know I ain't got no space on my phone. Get out of here. But let me get y'all something real quick. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just sad to see things. I reserve the right on my channel to. Yeah, I might finish that thought 5 videos from now. Who knows? Eventually, just hang around. You'll see. You'll understand everything. Especially the stuff from the last video once I make the next video. All right, I wanted to get y'all a short first because a short is really gonna probably short will probably really get us. My thing is, the time. The time. The fact that they have people in town, and the connection here for me is, there are certain cities and states that have been more affected by CT than others. And I feel like this is a base of operations for CT. Because where did Wait, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Because I just saw a video too. Okay. Because y'all, I don't understand. Like, Sean Combs is my color. He's supposed to be my people. And I don't understand how he's so involved in such a demonstrative action. When y'all hear about the stuff that he's done, it is something, it's unfathomable. It's very difficult to believe. But so, it's so, it's layered and it's interwoven. So imagine two patties of meat with hot dogs going in between. Like, that's a big meat burger, right? That's a big meat burger. That's all together. You can't start pulling one piece of that off. That's all together. We got grown people throwing up from watching the video. And what I'm saying is, he had houses here, right? Wasn't there two houses? And it just came out that one of his sons got busted. The pretty cute one that's not Quincy. You know, the one they saying is a Big Al. I never asked to know. I never asked to know the inner workings of gangster life. It has become such that, I never thought that I would live in a day where gangsters, I know, look, I sound so white. I'm sorry, I sound so Caucasian. I never thought that we would get to the point where gangsters almost are having man, a respect almost. And I'm talking about a respect, like you put respect on my name, like a respect from like journalists and like almost respected as an organization, as if they have evolved beyond guns. They've evolved. They have surely evolved beyond treachery. They are gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And I never thought I would see it. And here we are in the midst of it. So, um okay, give me 1 second. All right, so we got that. We don't know what that's doing, and I still ain't bring this up because I don't know which one to pick. I wanted to pick a short because I feel like the short is gonna catch you up real quick, and after we do the short, we could talk some more. I just want you to be able to hear a little something, see a little something, and then after I play the short, I'm probably gonna take a break, test my sound, and come back. And I apologize if it's crazy. Just bear with me. I'm still learning this, and that's how it is. So I like weird footage. It's funny. They always talk about drones picking up information. Where's the drones when you need them? Why don't they have a drone picking this up? The little guy came on here. He said he couldn't make no call. He was on campus and he was working out. He had his earbuds in, and he couldn't make no call. I once went to a shopping center and I couldn't make any calls. And it's illegal to have jammers. So why couldn't I make any calls? That's a problem, I think. I think it's a problem. I would dare say people have, we need for an African American, because now we're learning that our African brothers and sisters are not our African brothers and sisters. They don't like our black asses. So we need an African American to come up with a communication method that is independent of Starlink, Verizon, yada, 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 yada. I don't care if it's fucking drone. We're going to need a way to communicate because I don't even know why I said that. I just feel like we need our own shit. Oh, because he couldn't be on campus making a call. And I need my babies to be able to call me. Call me if you need someone to talk to. I need people to call me. Y'all need to be able to get through. People with mental health illnesses will freak out on you if they can't get in touch with you. This is why Jai Raw Right goes off on everybody that blocks her. Like the theme, one of the themes with her this week on YouTube is that she's been flipping out on people. She's having an episode, and I don't even want to make excuses for her because she has come off as very, very, I don't even know. Like she has, because of her own actions, not anyone else's, she has turned me against her. I used to think she was the most beautiful woman in the world because I can see through struggle and I can see through pain. I'm not even sure she's in pain. And she may be so far to the left because of her own what she's had to go through and what she's having to go through. Because I feel like, well, I don't want to put a lot on her because, honey, I don't need her on my channel trying to do nothing to me. I ain't trying to get dragged into this. I declare I'm the person with the mental health issues, and I don't want none of y'all problems. I don't want Tasha K problems. I don't want Jaguar Wright problems, Danny Roberson problems. I reviewed all of these people when I first came, not them, but I reviewed some content creators when I first started doing YouTube. I mean, when I first started doing, uh, posting content. And my conclusion was, I just kind of reviewed them. And then I kept watching. And that was the first disaster that happened was when she started going off on the victims. Now, let me tell you something about victimhood. If we are guilty until proven, it's general society is guilty until proven innocent in the court of law, then don't we deserve to give that much to a person who stands up to say that they are a victim, particularly when we are supposed to also be a victim, and we should know how it feels to be victimized and to be silent. That's an aspect of organized stalking that I've always had a problem with. There are groups on Facebook of people who go through organized stalking. I have been on the phone with these people. I have tried to join these groups, and the biggest opposition I've had is from the people in the group. And then after that, see why I'm messed up. After that, Elon buys X, and he comes out and tells everybody, well, these organizations are being run by your government, and they are shadow banning you on purpose. So we like, huh? And then it's all making sense to me. This is why I got pages and stages and setups and platforms all across the web, and I don't get no hits. On my Facebook page, I don't even get likes, and it's been that way for so long, to the point where I've removed everybody from my page, and don't you know, I still got 57 friends that are hidden. You can't see them. I removed everybody from the page, and I still got 47 friends that you never see the profile picture of. You don't know what they look like. You ain't never seen a post from them, but it's 47 friends on there. I tell you, man, I can't beat it with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, I am still sitting up here trying to find this footage. Okay, I guess that I have found it. I guess that what is occurring is we're having sound issues. So I'm going to stop this and start up again because I did have speaker issues. And then I will come back and I ask you all to just join me. I will finish the footage, cover it, and my rants. Okay? All right. So y'all check it out, especially if you're in the FL area. I heard this is in Tallahassee. I can at least play how about this? I can do this. I can play the sound. Get into the cell. Y'all remember that? By BBD. You know how much it hurts to realize that all of your music, people you look up to in music, all of them had to become weirdo freaks. I made babies to that music, son. I made babies. How dare you taint the circumstance of birth and conception with your deception? Mr. Combs, answer for your crimes. You jackass. Fucking asshole. What the fuck he is. Okay, y'all. I gotta figure out how to add this. Let's try this. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, well, it already knows what I'm gonna do. Okay. All right. Okay. We can at least hear it, and then I'll close out in a couple minutes. So this is some of the footage. That's the only thing about playing short. You know what I'm saying? Look at all this extra space. All right, let me find something else. So hang on. We're gonna do something. We're gonna see something. And the other thing I was watching this content creator. This guy's voice. I don't even know. It's like if he don't go get one of them fucking voice changers off of the damn T move and change his damn voice. Like, I don't know what he sounds like, but it's awfully fucking annoying. He'd be like, "It's for people that." Now, first of all, I don't even like speaking the word dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, shock and awe. Like, what are you talking about, sir? Can you tone it, please? Just round the edges. We are talking about life. That's the problem. We as a nation have become desensitized so much that it takes nothing, and you feel nothing to speak about the loss of life. Just like, and it is most evident in this administration. He feels nothing in firing people. He feels nothing in taking away benefits. He feels nothing about those children who are disabled, where they're taking away the programs to study diabetes. They don't feel. People that don't feel don't have a soul. He's a ginger. He's a ginger, people. So fucking all of them are fucking ginger. And here's the problem with gingers. We are looking for the sacrifice of the red heifer. That's what's going on right now in the world. Is there some kind of weird connection between gingers or soulless people and red heifers? I didn't even, when I first heard about that red heifer thing, I didn't even feel like, I'm like, why would you think that sacrificing um, a heifer, why did you feel as though sacrificing a heifer is good enough for you to enter the temple of God again? And why were you ever expelled? That really was, oh, what? Why aren't you there? Okay, and there it is a prophecy apparently that they go back, but I think it's just their prophecy, and that's what the big squabble is about. But the thing is, y'all remember this show? I don't know if this is a short film. Oh, look, I ain't told y'all nothing. Ain't did nothing, ain't gonna do nothing. I'm getting loud, but it ain't okay. So, we just are clicking and I don't see shit happening. I'm trying one more time. Well, let's go into a nice soliloquy. Can we add it, please? Here. And yeah. I remember yesterday somebody said the music was too loud. Let me tell y'all something. I know all about you online bots. And I know all about you online thoughts. And that means that I don't give a damn about you telling me my music is too loud. This is my motherfucking channel. If the music is too loud, I have given you the disclaimer about me having a disability. So give me a minute or shut up and get the hell out of here. Your music's too loud. If I hear that one more time in my life, I'm a DJ, damn it. The music is never too fucking loud. What the fuck are you talking about? If the music's too loud for you, you're not the motherfucking listener of the music. You're not the intended audience. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, that's just how passionate I feel about my need to be free, to live and be respected for who and how I am. I don't come over to your channel and tell you your music is too loud. That just is either a bot or an administrator that's trying to make sure they capture every word you say. Because they also do that shit on Facebook. On Facebook, there used to be these people that would say, "If you can you spell it correctly?" That's because you need me to spell it correctly because you get keywords and search terms, and that's how you are creating shit on your database. No, bitch, I spell words wrong because you don't give a fuck if I'm educated. So fuck you and them words. Get on my fucking nerves. All right, so like I said, what I'm gonna do at this point, since the sound is not playing on my end, and I don't know if you can hear what I'm saying anyway, I'm gonna come back, and then I'll go ahead and continue on with whatever the get on is because I saw a volume bar, and that's one of the things I don't understand about this program. It needs to show you a volume bar, then you would know. Like that's the only thing it doesn't fucking have. Okay, StreamYard. Do you want another customer or not? I mean, fix this shit. Fuck. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hit back and then you can view it on your own. I was just trying to give my own type of commentary because nobody, but nobody is gonna report it the way I'm gonna say it. I can damn well tell you that. All right, peace, y'all. I'll be back.